not as a medical event, but
Yes.
something that can be a shared experience.
Yes, so going back to the fact that we're in a current culture of death denial, where we're all supposed to pretend that we're not going to die, pretend that we're not sad about anything, and all of that, we are totally disconnected with ourselves, totally disconnected with each other, and we are missing out on a whole, at least a third of what the whole human experience is and what we are here to learn, right? So we are very engaged in the early stages of the human development, and maybe up until a certain point in the life trajectory, and then all of a sudden we're alone and in a vacuum, and nobody wants to talk about it, and we're invisible all of a sudden, all of these things. But we're missing out on sort of the climax of life, which is that we will all be dying, and that our dying is of service to humanity, right? There is something very important that we're all going to do, is to offer up our way of dying, and that everybody else around us can learn from that process, right? So we're missing out on a third of the life curriculum, which is why we're here to say, hey, maybe we want to start to think about this and share it. So I lost my train of thought, but it has to do with this last part, right? That we are missing out on a big part of it. The end of life is that time when we are thinking, what is the meaning of my life? Why am I here? What is being human, but what is being myself as a human in a community? And what am I leaving behind? What have I gained from being part of and belonging to something? And we're missing out that whole summary and, you know, the not just graceful, but magnanimous exit.
Well, and you often hear from palliative care physicians that folks who are at peace it's a more graceful, gentler, more loving, more kind experience.